Hi, welcome to MindUP Booster Lesson A. I'm Joni and I'm a MindUP trainer for the Beach Cities Health District. I'm so happy to be here today with you because we're going to practice 3 different exercises to help strengthen our mindfulness muscles. Now, before we get started, let's make sure that you are in a calm, quiet place where you can enjoy this lesson with me and not be distracted by anything around you. So maybe that's sitting at a desk, or perhaps you're sitting on the floor like I am. Wherever you are, find that special spot. And then I'm wondering, I mentioned the word mindful or mindfulness. If you remember what that word means, I'm sure you may have heard it in school before. So as a reminder, mindfulness is really about exploring what is inside our bodies, like our breath and our thoughts and emotions, and what's outside, using our senses to explore the world, right, and become more aware of the things around us. So today, we'll be mindfully observing those things. And I have 3 different exercises, like I mentioned, to share with you. And they're coming from this special card deck called Little Renegades. And you may have seen your teacher show you these as well in school. So the first one is Mindful Owl. And Mindful Owl is a breathing exercise. And if you look at this picture of an owl, he or she looks very calm and relaxed. And I think it's because they may have done some breathing. So we'll pretend to be a mindful owl. Now, before we do that, though, I do want to show you a poster, and you may have seen this in school as well. And this is a picture of your brain. And the reason we take deep breaths and we practice things like mindful owl breathing is because it lets our amygdala know, this one part of our brain, right in here, that we're safe. And when we're feeling safe, a message is sent over here to the prefrontal cortex, the wise leader, the decision maker in your brain. And when your PFC or your prefrontal cortex is working well, you can focus, you can concentrate, and you can do your best work. So deep breaths are really helpful, and not only in school, but they can help you at home. They can help you get along with your friends or your brother or sister. So let's start off with Mindful Owl. We'll bring our arms down by our side, and I'm going to move back just a little bit so I have room for my arms. And if you want, you can stand up to do this too, whatever works best for your body. So arms come down by my side. I'm going to reach up. As I breathe in, my owl wings come just out to my shoulders, and you can flap your owl wings if you'd like, and then bring them back down. Inhale, reach up just to your shoulders, out like a T, and then exhale, bring them back down. This time your arms reach all the way up towards your ears as you breathe in, and then exhale, bring them down. Great job. Keep going with your breath. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring them down. Maybe you close your eyes if that feels good. One more time. Great job. If you're standing, come back down. Take a seat with me. Just notice how your body feels. Hopefully, it's feeling a bit more calm and relaxed. And just by focusing on our breath, being mindful about our inhales and our exhales can help us bring us back to the present moment, which is mindfulness. Now the next breathing exercise, this exercise actually has to do with your senses. So it is called Sheepskin. And if you see this furry, fluffy picture of a sheep, I want you to imagine what it might feel like to have a sheep blanket on, right? Covered in wool, right? Maybe you imagine that feeling really soft, or maybe you're like me and think, ooh, that would be itchy. Well, imagine that. And the reason that you can is because you're thinking about your senses. And that's how we observe things around us and things on our bodies. There's also a few other senses though, and I'm wondering if you can name them. I have them right here on my poster. We have our sense of touch, we said. What are the other 4? Because we have 5 altogether. All right, I'll do them with you. You can take your hands and let's point. We have our sense of sight, our sense of hearing, our sense of tasting, our sense of smelling, and our sense of, what did we miss? Touching that we mentioned at the beginning, right? So here are all of our senses. I'll bring it a little bit closer so you can see. We've got our sight, our touch, our hearing, our smelling, and our tasting. And right in the center is a picture of the brain, because that's how our brain gathers information, right? Using our 5 senses. So I'll leave that up here, and we are going to go back to that sense of touch and sight. So sit up nice and tall, and then just look down. I want you to notice what you're wearing. Are you wearing a t-shirt like me? Is it blue? Maybe it's a different color. Is it short sleeve? Perhaps it's long sleeve. Take a look at your bottoms. Are you wearing shorts? Pants? What color are they? Once you've taken a really close look, oh, and check out those toes. Look at your feet. Are you wearing shoes? Sandals? Socks? No shoes? Just become aware of what you're wearing. And now we'll move on to our sense of touch. So we get to wonder and notice, is this soft on my skin, or is it itchy, scratchy? How do my pants or my shorts feel? Do they feel cool on my skin, or maybe warm? And then what about my toes? Do they feel stuck in my shoes, or are they free in my sandals, or maybe no socks? Right? By paying close attention to what we're wearing, and then feeling the senses on how it feels to be wearing these clothes, we can just simply become more mindful and connected to what's happening right now. And you just did that. You just practiced mindfulness. Our next and last exercise is called focused arrow. And so as you can see, an arrow has a really pointy tip at the top, because we are going to be focusing using our sense of sight on one specific thing. Back to that sense of sight. And what we'll be focusing on is up to you. So this is how it works. You are simply going to look around the room you're in right now. I want you to find one object that catches your eye. Maybe you've seen it before, maybe it's something new. I want you to scan the room, and once you find the object, just put your hands on your heart. So I'm going to look around my room, and I've got mine. And now with your eyes on that object, I want you to notice, what color is it? What shape is it? Is it long and thin? Is it round? Is it a strange shape? Maybe you don't even know the word for the shape. Is it soft? Without touching it, can you tell if it's soft, or is it hard? Like if you knocked on it, you'd hear a loud sound. What's it used for? Who do you think made this object? So take a moment to notice every little detail, almost like you've never seen this object before. Soak it all in, every side, every angle, maybe even move your body to look around at it. Great. And once again, you just practiced mindfulness. You kept your focused attention on just one thing. really great job today. So just as a reminder, we practiced mindful owl to connect ourselves to our breathing and the present moment. Then we practiced sheepskin to help us use our sense of touch and sight to connect ourselves with what we're wearing and how it feels. And lastly, we practiced focused arrow to zoom our attention in on one object and all the little details. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope that you'll try those exercises out again anytime throughout the day, especially when you feel like you need a break. Maybe you're overwhelmed. Maybe schoolwork feels like a lot. Maybe you just need a little mindful moment. Have a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you again soon.